Welcome to Crimes Beyond Borders, where we'll bring you the most thrilling true crime stories every single day. If you're fascinated by mystery, intrigue, and the darker side of human nature, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us as we unravel the most shocking and perplexing criminal cases from around the world. The story is about to begin after this intro.
From city streets to far-off lands, mystery slipping through our hands. Crimes beyond borders they speak, voices strong but words are meek. Every story leaves a mark, whispers softly in the dark.
Our stories at first are made for ourselves, to comfort us, to help us sleep, and to learn. Along the way, they become a part of our journey, teaching us English and fueling our passion for true crime. So, listen carefully, and if you're about to sleep, close your eyes. Let's begin.
The Axeman of New Orleans, A Reign of Terror, 1918 to 1919. Introduction. Between May 1918 and October 1919, New Orleans was gripped by fear as a mysterious figure known as the Axeman committed a series of brutal murders. The killer targeted homes at night, using an axe to bludgeon his victims to death. Despite extensive investigations, the Axeman was never caught, and his identity remains one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries in American history. The Axeman's known victims spanned a range of backgrounds, though many were Italian immigrants or Italian Americans, leading some to speculate about ethnic or economic motivations. Matsu, Louis and Harriet Basumer, June 27, 1918. Details. Louis Basumer, another grocer, and his mistress Harriet Lowe were attacked while sleeping. Both survived initially, but Harriet later died from her injuries. Clues. Again, no money or valuables were taken, and the weapon, a bloody axe, was left behind. Anna 3. Anna Schneider, August 5, 1918. Details. Pregnant and alone in her home, Anna Schneider was attacked and severely injured but survived. Her child was born healthy a few days later. Clues. The Axeman left behind a bloody axe and showed no interest in theft. Part 4. Joseph Romano, August 10, 1918. Details. Joseph Romano, an elderly man, was attacked in his home. Though he survived the initial assault, he died shortly after from his injuries. Clues. His nieces who were in the house described the assailant as a dark, heavy-set man wearing a suit and hat. This was the closest thing to a description of the Axeman. Naverstas 6. Mike Pepitone, October 27, 1919. Details. The final known victim, Mike Pepitone, was attacked and killed in his home. His wife and children were present but unharmed. Clues. The crime bore all the hallmarks of the Axeman, including the use of an axe and the lack of theft. The Axeman's modus operandi was both chilling and methodical. 1. Weapon choice. The killer always used an axe or a straight razor, often weapons found at the scene suggesting he did not carry his own. 2. Method of entry. He often chiseled a panel from the back door to gain access without breaking locks or windows. 3. Victim profile. Many victims were Italian grocers, though there were exceptions. 4. Timing. The murders occurred late at night or early in the morning while victims were asleep. Mana 5. No motive for theft. No valuables were taken from the homes, suggesting the crimes were not financially motivated. The Jazz Letter. On March 13, 1919, the Axeman sent a letter to the Times-Picayune, claiming responsibility for the murders and taunting the city. The letter was written in a bizarre, theatrical tone. I am very fond of jazz music. And I swear by all the devils in the nether regions that every person shall be spared in whose home a jazz band is in full swing. If everyone has a jazz band going, well, then so much the better for you people. One thing is certain, and that is that some of your people who do not jazz it on Tuesday night, if there be any, will get the axe. That Tuesday, New Orleans was alive with jazz. Dance halls were packed, and homes blared music to avoid the Axeman's wrath. True to his word, no murders occurred that night. Theories about the Axeman. Given the Axeman's frequent targeting of Italian grocers, some theorize the murders were connected to organized crime or a mafia feud. However, the indiscriminate nature of the killings challenges this theory. 2. A deranged serial killer. The Axeman may have been a lone, psychopathic killer driven by violent urges. His focus on axes and razors suggests a deep-rooted fixation on brutality. 3. Anti-Italian sentiment. Some historians believe the Axeman targeted Italian immigrants due to racial prejudice, common in the United States at the time. However, not all victims fit this profile. 4. Paranormal or supernatural. The Axeman's eerie letter and apparent ability to evade capture led to theories that he was a supernatural being or demon. These theories, while far-fetched, gained traction in local folklore. 5. Copycat killers. Some believe that multiple killers may have been responsible, each imitating the Axeman's methods, as the attacks were spread out over time and varied slightly in execution. Investigation and challenges. The police faced significant challenges in solving the case. Lack of forensic technology. In 1918, forensic science was in its infancy. Fingerprinting and blood analysis were not yet widely used. Poor communication. Police departments in New Orleans and surrounding areas struggled to coordinate efforts. Public panic and speculation. The city's collective fear led to numerous false reports and arrests, further hindering progress. Several suspects were interrogated, but none were conclusively linked to the murders. As a result, the case grew cold. The legacy of the Axeman. The Axeman murders left an indelible mark on New Orleans history. The case has inspired books, films, and TV adaptations, including a storyline in American Horror Story Coven. Jazz music, already a cornerstone of the city's culture, became even more entwined with its lore due to the Axeman's infamous letter. The mystery also contributed to a deeper understanding of criminal psychology and the emerging concept of serial killers in the early 20th century. Conclusion. The Axeman of New Orleans remains one of America's most chilling, unsolved mysteries. Was the killer a criminal mastermind, a deranged psychopath, or something else entirely? Despite decades of speculation and analysis, the truth behind the Axeman's identity and motives remains elusive. His brutal reign of terror continues to fascinate and terrify, ensuring his place in the annals of true crime history.
The story has come to an end, but stay relaxed. If you feel yourself drifting off to sleep, just let the video play and enjoy the soothing music in the background. Let it guide you gently into rest. We'll be here, bringing you more stories every night. Sleep well, and see you tomorrow at 8 p.m.